Isa!
Oh, no, you don't.
Yeah.
Come and get me!
Yeah. I'm sick!
Take your head back.
Isa!
Let's see what you got.
I'm sick! Yeah.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Wasn't sure. Here's hoping we can avoid that madness down there.
I'm sick! I'm sick!
I got it.
You little! I'm sick!
Another glorious battle.
Gates down. Here we go. Keep your guard up. We gotta live to tell this tale. Nice of someone to mark that spot for us.
Guards, this is the place. I'm sick!
Coming from your right.
hoping we can avoid that madness, guy.
On seek!
Take the best shot. Take him down. To your left. Hey, over here.
On seek!
Nice job. We got them all.
Gates down. Here we go. Keep your guard up. We gotta live to tell this tale. Nice of someone to mark that spot for us.
Where's my mark? Here we go. And where? Nice shot. Left leg. Left. Let's see what you got. Watch the back. To the right. I won't let him through. Good one. Oh, you see that?
You have come at last. You are so small. We questioned, then steps. A voice through armies. Now you are here. We were everywhere once, in everything. We wish it could have been, but the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone. But you are here now. You found us. There is little time. We would be. The Strangler is close now. We feel her wire against all. Death in a line. They defile the city of... We blink, days pass. The people's cries ring in our... She pierces us now. Now we will not... A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. You can reach her. Will the garden to open... A mountain of essence. We strain, but we were everything. What have we lost? What? We could run, leap in the water, flourish. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow. We did as was done to us. How dare you? You were kind before. We did. You met death and imposed the... We must bring the same. Look what they did to this land. You showed us that there is a... Let us have our justice, our vengeance. You forgive yourself the deaths of innocents in the desert, but let us free. We will not ask again. The blood of our tormentors, warm in our throat. The time has come for you to act. End our pain and let us free. We will rain fury on our enemies and shield our lands once more. What? Stop this! Bars become walls, stone, emptiness. They close, they press. Please!
Chandra's depths.
It's paradise.
Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
That must have taken an incredible power. Beyond all more. Glad it's not just me. Unfortunately, we don't have whatever happened back there.
Are you seeing this?
Looks like the war already started. And the giant roots,
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly.
based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone too...
For once, I wish I wasn't. Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time?
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that...
Look at this place. Feels like we're still in the dream. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor, and steel garrote banners.
Even Raingrim is here. Perhaps we'll get to see an...
I think I see Elia as well. What a...
The Blessed Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us.
Always better than the reverse.
The steel garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time.
Before we go, what happened?
Glad the Dream Scourge is over, but I can't help but think killing a god will have
I'm sure it wasn't easy, but I think that's for the best.
I can't believe Sapadal is gone. For better or worse.
We took out the Dream Scourge and Sapadal in one fell swoop. Quite impressive, really.
Some problems just keep rearing their ugly heads no matter what you do.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing.
People seem to be gathering west of here.
Sansa.
Envoy? Is it really you? Ihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
What did you see there? The god you felt?
The origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the act of...
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them...
It's been weeks, Envoy. What?
Sapadal was responsible for the Dream Scourge. The rage.
But the plague isn't over. Dream Thralls still litter Shatterscarp.
There won't be any new infections. We've put a stop to that for good. Unfortunately, there's little we can do for those already in the grip of the Dream Scourge. We can give them comfort, nothing more. This will be a process. The Dream Scourge was never going to simply go away overnight.
I suppose it stands to reason. I found that What of this god, then? Ludwig had intimated that this land grew a new god.
Giada and I have some theories about the nature of the Ad.
I'd say we're past the point of theory.
If the Adra here is a closed system, like a terrarium for our souls, then a gradual accumulation of essence could coalesce into a being in the beyond.
Wodka no doubt saw Sapadal as a threat.
I assume it is this god we have to thank for the roots. They erupted from the earth the moment those bastards.
Naku Tedek was raven with those things.
We saw similar destruction at Nakuku Bell. If these and the gods saw fit to cage them, sounds like the envoy did the living land.
The only humane end for a rabid dog is to...
Sapadal was something new in the history of Eora, and you destroyed...
Sapadal was Nandru's patron god. With them gone,
The devastation of Shatterscarp was the fault of this infant god.
Well, whomever takes this island in the end will live in freedom. But come, we have more pressing matters to attend to. Inquisitor Ludwig has already joined the battle.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days, but you wouldn't know.
Ludwig's plowed through the militia like a knife.
All right, let's keep this simple. Oh, cheer up. You wouldn't be the first to make that mistake, so long as her passion for Wodica lives.
We destroy her faith and the rest of her. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it.
Oh, good.
It is not, I think... You can't be serious. You'd stand with the...
No. Don't tell me you're bending the knee to the ones who burned my city.
Don't do this. I followed you to the ends of this world. We all did. But I won't follow you here.
No. If you do this, you better say goodbye, Envoy. I won't help you sell out my home to that Korba.
I thought you were smarter than this, Envoy.
the wardens would sooner die than kneel before the steel garrote.
The living lands will not suffer a zealot.
How many lives are you willing to forfeit?
No one will stand with you if you do this thing. Not in Remagon's ape blast. So be it.
I thought you were different from your kinsman, but...
You're a rat-fuck bastard, Envoy.
May the militia have your head for this, a deering swine!
After everything we've seen and done, what an... I'm returning to my people, where I belong, to prepare for...
I thought we were a crew, Envoy. But you're...
I guess you made your choice, huh? Good working with you, Envoy.
After all the Steel Garrote have done, you choose them. It was night.
Hurry now. Find Ludwig and let her know what we've... Be clever. Be swift, for I fear your life is forfeit.
This is
Give me one more
bullshit.
moment of your time.
That's one word.
It's the last thing.
I would have understood you sticking with Adir after all this. But the Steel Garrote... That's where I draw my line. That ended when you agreed to take up arms against Parades on behalf... Maybe that's what stings the most about this. It doesn't matter. I'll always be grateful for how... And now I understand myself well enough to know... So am I. Goodbye, on. Found you. Strike them down. Get high. Charge.
On sync!
What was that? I'm with you! He's there! Get them! Found you! We'll show them!
Hey, if you're with the Steel Garrote, hightail it out of here now.
Envoy, welcome to the right side of history.
I'm sick! I'm sick! I'm sick!
For the burned queen. Demands your submission. Stand against her and fall. There you are.
So, you survived the garden. Now you face me alone. The turquoise giant. The sad hunter. Who needs friends when you can have allies? Fellow countrymen standing shield to shield. Is it true, Envoy? Has the burned queen touched your soul at last? Your loyalty is admirable. Pledge yourself to the Steel Garrote, and you'll have the strongest fighting force in all of... But I wonder... How... Patience, my would-be apprentice. Before I accept you into the Steel Garrote, I require a gesture. Renounce Sapidal. Disavow yourself of your corrupted essence. I thought this might happen. Farewell.
You show such... What a shame it has to end.
I'm sick! I'm sick!
Again! Help me! One last time! Go up 10!
See what's little!
Monica! Where are you? No! Don't abandon me now!
Silence falls over Paradis, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. There is an absence in your thoughts where Sopadal dwelled. Once, the god of the living lands would have flinched at this rare moment of tranquility. Instead, they are one with the silence. The Adiran forces assemble around you, ready to accept new orders. Whatever happens next, their loyalty is yours. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The Dream Scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the origin of the plague has been destroyed, put out of its misery, and leave it at that. The Living Lands is now a colony of the Adiran Empire, and you are its king. The Ascendant Steel Garrote demand that you rule them with a strangling fist, and you oblige them.
Under your leadership, all worship of the gods is outlawed, save for worship of Wodaka. You replace the settlement's leaders with loyal captains from the Steel Garrote, and your followers work tirelessly to tame the frontier. Though you promise them an age of order and discipline is just over the horizon, peace forever feels just out of reach. You find yourself looking over your shoulder. You wait for a knife in the back. The rebels of Paradise come to learn that resistance is futile. After the assassin Eagwolf died in custody, many of his worst fears about the Empire are confirmed. Some of his people splinter off, while others abandon the fight entirely. Their alliance is never the same. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. The ashes of Fior Messiverno continue to smolder. Scavengers avoid the ruins, fearful of spirits unleashed by animancy gone awry. The once promising city is nothing but a cautionary tale. The older Thirdborners who remember Rawatai know that life under an empire is cyclical. In time, Adir's might will fade. But the younger kith of the settlement remember what Thirdborn used to be, while having lost so many to an archmage's spell, and straining under the yoke of an empire. Despite the line of Adiran's ships bearing fine goods, their rage is a powder keg that sits and waits. For a brief but hopeful moment, Solace Keep opens the fortress doors to the new rulers of the Living Lands, allowing Adirans to come and go as they please. But the peace does not hold. Lacking patience for the Empire's unyielding demands, Mihala shuts the doors once again, issuing a warning. Those who trespass in Solace Keep will not leave alive. The Adirans waste no time gathering their forces, for an example must be made. When Kai leaves the Living Lands, he is no longer running. For the first time in many years, he can face the future. He returns to Rawatai, committed to peace for his people, those he left in Rawatai, as well as those he found in the Living Lands. He joins the Ronganui's council, counterbalancing powerful voices of isolationism and hawkishness. It is a long and difficult battle, and he is happy to fight it. With his travels alongside the envoy complete, Marius is left directionless once again. Rather than disappearing into his cups, however, Marius leans on his time among his companions to give him the strength to re-enter society and find comfort in civilization. He establishes a route between Paradise and Thirdborn, guiding travelers between the two in return for money and supplies. And while he has a reputation for being aloof, he joins the campfires from time to time, sharing stories of his time with the envoy that most travelers believe are completely made up. Giada learned much in your time together. How to stand up to authority, how to face the unknown, and how to move on from the past. But her family's unfinished work weighs heavily on her soul. Her inheritance is the burden of achieving the impossible. Such is the life of an animancer. At least now she has the right tools for the job, and new friends to help her through hard times. No longer under the threat of imminent death, Yardsley returns to the Animancers. Reunited with her beloved Quilici, she helps him and the Animancers as they put their lives together after the attack on Fior Messiverno. Eventually, she even has something nice to say to Vidaro. As the days pass in contentment and relative peace, Yardsley is struck by the persistent feeling that something is missing. though she still devotes herself to her studies of both the arcane and the godless. The restlessness never goes away. Alone in your thoughts, you feel endless opportunities stretching out before you. This is the freedom Sapidal never had. You promise to cherish it. An eerie quiet pulls you out of reverie. Your enemies are vanquished, and you alone stand triumphant. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.